Hello. My name's Melanie Wright from UK Anti-Doping. Can you just confirm your name, please? Ah, right. Okay then. I'm here to notify you, and I'd like to notify you that you're required for doping control. Okay. Have you got any identification with you, please?
If an athlete is notified during a training session, they have the right to finish that session before providing a sample.
Ah, a driving licence. That's fantastic. Please, can I just take some details down, please? And this is the correct spelling of your name, Lindsay?
Yep.
And Sharp?
Yep.
S-H-A-R-P. And your nationality, Lindsay?
British.
And your date of birth?
11/07/90.
11?
11.
Yeah.
07.
That's July?
Yep.
1970. 1990. That's brilliant. And athletics is the team. And today's date is the 16th of October. And the time now is 14:50. I'm just going to record your driving licence as ID. Right, I need to notify you formally. My name's Melanie Wright from UK Anti-Doping. You've been selected for a drugs test. You're required to provide a sample of urine under the supervision of a female DCO. Failure to do so reported a governing body and may be regarded as a doping offence. Do you understand what I've said?
Yep.
That's brilliant, thank you. I'd like you to confirm all the details that we've recorded in the box here and then sign and print once you've read the paragraph there for me, please. You need to press hard. You've got to go through several copies. In this box here.
Sign here.
That's brilliant, thank you. Okay, and print. Okay, I'd like to give you your driving licence back, and I can give you a copy of the notification. I need to chaperone you now from now on. If you need to continue to warm down, you may do, and you have your rights and responsibilities which are on the form which you may need to read.
Okay.
Okay? Are you ready to go to doping control now?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay then. Okay. Right, we need to go over to the doping control station, which is the building over here.
As part of your rights as an athlete, you are allowed to bring with you representation to oversee the procedure. In this instance, Lindsay has selected her manager. Athletes and their representatives should familiarise themselves with their rights and responsibilities, as outlined in the notification copy of the doping control form.
Lovely, thank you. We need to record the time that you arrived in doping control, and that's 15:29. Can you give me your coach's name, please?
Bob Smith.
Bob Smith. And your doctor's name?
Rob Chakravarti.
Okay. And that's the correct spelling of his name?
Yep.
Yeah. And your home address, please?
143. Loughborough Road. Loughborough.
Loughborough. And your mobile telephone number, or a telephone number that we can contact you on?
07834 34 6759.
Thank you. You are female, and how old are you?
23.
23. And today's date, again, is the 16th. Okay. You've got some water there. As soon as you're ready to provide a sample, if you'd just like to let me know. Okay.
I'm ready to give a sample now.
That's good, Lindsay. If you'd like to select a pot and a blue lid, and make sure you're happy with both pieces of equipment and that they're both clean and secure.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. You need to decide whether you're going to wear gloves or wash your hands.
Take gloves.
And you need to be aware that you need to take off your jacket and remove items of clothing so that I can see the sample being provided. Okay?
Okay.
If you'd like to go in through the toilet. Hello, Lindsay. Would you remove your jacket for me, please? If you'd like to hang it up for me. That's brilliant. If you have a look at the pot, there is a white tape over the pot. You need to remove the white tape for me. And pass me any rubbish that you have. That's fantastic. If we go into the toilet area, we can remove your clothing. Okay, you can lift your top up. I will be asking you to take your bottoms down so that we see the full sample provision. Okay, we'd like to make our way to the toilet cubicle. Okay, Lindsay, if you'd like to remove the white tab from the rear of the vessel. And then lift the lid and pull the lid and the ring straight off the vessel. Then I need you to go into the toilet area and remove your bottoms, please, and pee in the pot. Okay, well done, Lindsay. Thank you very much. Pick up the pot and place it directly on the floor in front of you. If you'd like to break the seal on the plastic bag for me, please. Remove the lid and place the lid directly on top of the pot. Press down firmly with the palm of your hand until it clicks all the way around. If you'd like to adjust your clothing. Thank you, Lindsay. Did you want to remove your gloves, Lindsay, or do you want to keep them on?
I'll just take them off.
Okay then. Thank you. We need to determine how much we've got in your sample, please, Lindsay. We can just both have a look. I would say that's 120 millilitres.
Yep.
In the event an athlete provides a partial sample, this will be sealed and located in an area of the doping control station where it cannot be tampered with, as further samples will be collected until they can be added together to make up the minimum volume requirements.
Okay, what I need you to do now is select one of the boxes and make sure you're happy with the box that you've selected. Okay, ensure that the seal is all intact. Then if you carefully prise it open with your thumbs along where the arrows are. This way along here. That's it. Remove the packaging. That's brilliant. If you can open the box for me, please. Inside the box you'll find that there's 2 bottles, an A and a B, a list of numbers and 2 plastic bags. If you'd like to remove the contents of the box for me. Okay, on the outside of the box there is a number, and what you need to do is check that the number on the box is the same as the top of the A, the top of the B, the front of the A, the front of the B, the bottom of the A, the bottom of the B, and also the list of numbers here. So you'd like to confirm that all the bottle numbers are correct. And if your representative would like to have a look as well.
Yep.
Okay, I need you to check the seals on both bottles for me, please. Okay, if you remove the coloured strips from each vessel and pass me any rubbish. Thank you. Thank you very much. You've removed the lids from each vessel. And what I'd like you to do is actually check inside each of the lids to make sure there's a black insert and a silver ratchet.
Yep.
Okay, if you can remove the red discs as well, please. What I need you to do now is actually transfer part of the sample from the plastic vessel to the glass vessel. Okay, if you can carefully remove the blue tape from the rear of the vessel. Did you want to wear gloves for this process?
No, I'm okay.
Okay, thank you. Carefully lift the lid and then pour from the plastic vessel to the B vessel. If you keep the bottle directly on the table and then pour directly, and I'll tell you when to stop. That's perfect, stop, and then pour the remaining into the A vessel. That's perfect. Lids on the bottles, please. And keep turning until you can't turn anymore. See if you can undo the bottles and ensure that they are tight and secure. Do you mind if I check the bottles?
That's fine.
Okay. Those are secure. Those are actually sealed at 1619. Okay. What we need to do now is a specific gravity on your sample. Okay. We remove the remainder of the sample onto the refractometer. Just put that out of the way. just to determine the concentration. Okay, we need to wait 30 seconds for this, and then we press the button, and we're actually looking for a reading of 1005. Anything below that reading, then we'll be asking for a second sample.
If the specific gravity is too low, then further samples will be collected until an acceptable range is provided. All collected samples will be sent to the laboratory under current IAAF rules.
In the meantime, I can actually record these numbers onto your forms, and each of these adhesive numbers go on each copy of the form. If you have any questions at any time, then please do ask, okay? Okay, we now have a reading of 1005, so that's absolutely fine, so we do not need a second sample. So we can cross through this box here and cross through this box here because we're not requiring a second sample. Okay, these two bottles can go into the two plastic bags. Okay, and then we can place this into the cardboard box just by removing the orange strip. That's perfect, thank you. We can also scroll through these boxes here because we didn't ask for any partial samples. Okay, here we have a box for you to declare any medication you may have taken within the last 7 days, prescriptive or non-prescriptive, including any supplements, any dosage where you may know. Okay, you can just declare in that box. You may need to ask your representative for any assistance. I need to ask you whether you have a TUE, a therapeutic use exemption form. Okay. Whether you've had a blood transfusion within the last 6 months.
No.
Okay. Whether you consent for research. It's actually on the back of the notification form, and it's whether you actually consent for the research anonymously.
Yeah.
You do? Okay. This box here gives you the opportunity to make any comments about drug testing in general or any procedures today. You need to write something, even if it's only the words no comment.
Okay.
Okay. This box here is for my comments here, and I haven't made any. And what we both need to do now is actually check through the form and make sure all the details on the form are correct. This is your full name, your nationality, your date of birth, the team that you compete for, today's date and the time that you were notified. Your driving licence is identification, that the fact that I've signed and you signed to say you accepted notification. This is the time that you arrived at doping control here in the pavilion. You've given the coach's name, doctor's name, home address and telephone number. This mission order number is unique to this test today. Today's date when we collected the sample, your age and the fact that you're female. Details about the sample collection, you provided 120 mils, sealed at 1619, bottle numbers there, SG within range, had the opportunity to declare any medication, had the opportunity to answer all of these questions here, and the opportunity to comment. I'm going to sign here to say that you actually complied with everything today. And I'm signing here to say that I'm satisfied with the process today. The time now is 16:23. If you'd just like to sign here to say that you observed the sample process. Thank you. We have no representative here today, and Lindsay, if you're happy with everything on the form and happy where your samples have been collected, divided and secured into the two bottles, I'd like you to read the last paragraph and then sign in the box for me, please. Again, you need to press hard because you've got to go through several copies. Okay, and the time now is 16:24. Okay, thank you very much. I can give you a copy of the forms. This is your copy of the form.
Thank you.
Okay. The yellow copy goes to the laboratory, and this goes anonymously to the laboratory. It doesn't have your name, address or any personal details on there, so that will go with the samples, and the remaining 2 copies go to the Results Management Authority. I'd like to thank you for your time, and I can escort you out of the property. Thank you.
Thank you.